Fire is a necessary evil. It is a boon as well as a curse. So, a very warm welcome to everyone. Today, we are going to discuss the chapter Fire, Friend or Foe. So, early man didn't know how to make fire, but he must have seen the destructive power of fire. And today, we all know that fire is the result of a chemical reaction. The air has oxygen, while fuels have carbon and hydrogen. And when air, hydrogen, and carbon combine, energy is released in the form of heat and light. And this is what we call fire. So basically, the things that are needed to make a fire is coal wood, leaf, and paper. These are a common fuels which can be found anywhere. As we all know that oxygen comes from air, and while burning a paper it bursts into flame, and this is from where fire comes. Now, fire is a good servant but a bad master. A few common uses of fire are: it is used in cooking food. Campfire, it keeps us warm. And also electricity and other sources of energy can be converted from fire. But the moment it becomes out of control, it spreads havoc. Every year, thousands of homes and trees are damaged by fire. Forest fire destroys trees and kills various animals. But fire can be put in various ways, and it is very important for us to know that how to put off fire. We can take away the fuel or stop oxygen from reaching the burning material. Second, cut the supply of oxygen. Third, we can bring down the temperature below the flash point. Flash point is the point or the temperature where a fuel starts burning. So if we will decrease the temperature, the fire will automatically extinguish. Fourth, use of fire extinguishers. And fifth, sometimes water also lowers the temperature and puts out the fire, but it is not advisable each and every time to use water. For example, oil fire and the fire where electricity is involved. Therefore, carbon dioxide or fire extinguisher can be used for that. So, on the whole, we have learnt well to control fire and make good use of it in everyday life. And long, long ago, there were no firemen. Therefore, people used to bring and throw bucketfuls of water on the flames. But now, what if a fire catches a big building? In that case, we have firefighters. They are highly trained people, highly skillful people, and they are trained to save various and many lives in case of a fire takes place, and they are extremely skilled in saving lives of people. Fire is worshipped in many parts of the world, and it has helped early man, and it has continued helping us even today. Now I am going to discuss a few difficult words and their meanings. First, flashpoint, the temperature at which a fuel begins to burn. Second, smoldering, burning slowly without flame. Smothered, suffocated. Fourth, extinguish, to put off. Fifth, bands or groups. Now, these are a few activities for you that I wish and that I suggest you to do. You can narrate any incident related to fire which you might have witnessed as a child. Of course, there might be some incidents or some events that you might remember where you might have seen fire. So, write down in a short paragraph. Second, we will divide the class into two parts. One will be acting as fire as a friend, and the other will be acting as fire as a foe. And then you would be describing that how fire is a friend and how fire is a foe. You can also share the do's and don'ts during a fire. For example, as I have told you that we should never use water to put off fire in an oil fire or in an electrical fire. Fourth, a group activity to discuss the various ways to put off fire. So that's it for today, and thank you. I hope you have enjoyed the chapter.